We shall protect us from all foes. Take the prize is meant for we will when battles die with the strength of peace. Now to the sacred nation, oh Fatherland, please give us hope and courage. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Sealing abroad will cause a privilege. The waving storm of great memories, the fleet shall not rescue of life of liberty.
Respect to the Most High. Yeah. Biafra, the rising sun. Can you hear me now?
Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader have tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Osaflani is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people.
No more one Nigeria. Your amalgamation is over. All we need is Biafra.
I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that cause killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Land is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra.
Biafra, land of the rising sun. Bumbo clan. It was good and evil and we chose good.
Enegwa is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Enegwa is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home.
Yes, sir. Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, to those of you who are able to understand the mindset behind those words, Mazi Ukafomefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen and Kano, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. He is the only man who has stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For almost 6 decades now, nobody has been able to do that. And he remained the one and the only man that commanded the loyalty of the Biafran people across the globe. And by the special grace of Chukwukikabiam, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Of course, before we proceed, as always, we must acknowledge the Creator, Chukwukikabiam, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For he is our shield and our buckler, the defender of the people of Biafra. For we lift not our eyes to the hills, nor to the mountain, but from where cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. In my simple way, I will praise him tonight and say, Anye na jage mao, nejoku ne mara mai. Ihonanya ni nagi ubiomage ojuru anyanya dadio inwe gimbangwe odi onye dekage ebu alpha na omega ani ne na sina ne demao. You see, without wasting much of our time, we will be going to our topic this evening, which is simply drunkard in the corridor of power. Yes, you heard me. Drunkards in the corridor of power. Believe me, it's not about insulting anybody. But the only way we can be polite to Nigeria and the handlers of Nigeria and not look stupid ourselves is to actually address them for who they really is. And then, in the end of the day, people will appreciate us because indeed we are very polite. I just said our topic this evening is simple: drunkards in the corridor of power. But if they were drunkard, I mean, maybe we are fair enough. They could either be drunkard or they are wicked. Because some of the things they do, it's only somebody who is drunk or somebody who is evil, chronically evil, that can behave the way Nigerians and Nigerian handlers behave. Because no normal human being in the right sense can say, I'm in Nigeria. It doesn't work that way. Only drunkard, mad people, or they are extremely wicked. Don't begin to wonder, why would they say so? Because some of the things they do, only insane person that will do that. And it keeps amazing us every day. Are these people human? Yoruba has spent wasted generation upon generation living in bitterness against our people, the Biafran people, for no just cause. Hausa have been conquered already. May Allah have mercy on them. Fulani are willing tools in the hand of British government. And then you have a bunch of lunatics anywhere. And now, some of the things they do actually project them as the mad people they are before the global community. And when you call them drunkard, their own level of drunkenness is unbelievable. I must tell you. There is something In fact, you just give me 1 minute. I need to attend to something and I'll be back. That is seriously a technical issue, but we must continue, honestly. A very big technical issue, but of course, we must continue. We will always get better. And so, like I was saying, our topic still remains drunkard in the corridors of power. And tonight, without wasting much of our time, we shall be looking at some of the attitudes, some of the mindset, the behavior of those who say they are Nigerian politicians. When we sit back and we look at governor, when we sit back and we look at most of the senators, lawmakers, it's amazing. These people cannot be normal, except they are extremely wicked. And for those of you on Facebook, those people fighting like tout are Nigerian senator, lawmakers. But of course, for you to be able to appreciate the simple fact that we are sincere people and polite people, I want you to listen to some of the nonsense they talk. And then somebody is coming to say, he must not talk about the territorial integrity of Nigeria. You are making a fool of yourself. Anytime you make that statement, it doesn't matter who you are. You are just dancing naked before the world. They know you are evil. You see a group of mad people and you say they are in territorial. Eh?
Yesterday addressed the media, and the Inspector General of Police yesterday addressed the media and said that there were fake policemen that operated in Kogi State. And I was saying that it is a big problem for us as a nation if fake policemen will overpower 66,000 policemen that were provided for Bayelsa Kogi election. Then that means we are in a very precarious situation in this country. That means no one is safe. And I want to say, if there are fake policemen, the guns they use, were they fake? And was it also a fake policeman that was flying the helicopter of the Nigerian police? Was it also a fake policeman that was shooting from the helicopter? Was it a fake policeman that was releasing tear gas from the helicopter? And the policemen who used the governor's convoy to hijack ballot papers, were they fake policemen? The SA to the governor on security, Commander Omodara, retired naval officer, is he a fake policeman too? The Speaker of the Kogi State Assembly carrying ballot boxes, is he a fake policeman? The former chairman of Kapabunu local government, is he a fake policeman? The former acting governor of Kogi State and former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Clarence Olafemi, who hijacked ballot boxes in Ward 1 and 2 in Mopa to his residence and completed all. Is he a fake policeman? So we are in a very precarious and perilous situation in this country. And I want to believe that if justice is not done, then Nigeria has become a banana republic, then everybody will go for self-help.
But this is where we deceive ourselves. When I came up this evening and say my topic this evening is drunkard in the corridor of power. And some of you will say, I don't like it. They insult people. They are not banning the model. But these are senators of Nigeria behaving like tout all over the world. Nigeria has a trademark for rigging. These are some of the benefits that they receive from the Constitution, the British government, through the system of indirect rule imposed on us. Like we look at before, Maforsen Constitution, Clifford Constitution, as well as Lugard Constitution, actually empowered the rigging. That was why the first census population ever conducted in Nigeria by British government was rigged in favor of the North. The Goodluck Ebere Jonathan being rigged out of office to put the current terrorists who died in office and replaced by imposter now was rigged by American president. We don't tell you lie. Obama chased Goodluck out of office and then bring in Buhari, who later died in office. Then Britain went and bring in some robotic all the way from Sudan. An imposter is ruling Nigeria. And somebody tell me they are not drunk. Those senators are not drunk. All of a sudden, they say they are going to release 3,600,000, if there is anything like that, police, to make sure there is free and fair election. Only in 2 states, they use gunboot. Even inside Sambisa Forest, they use gunboot. Helicopter was carrying AK-47. They were shooting, and senators and lawmakers, some governors were even there, snatching ballot paper. I didn't say so. One of them says so. And so when I come out and say Nigeria's ruler, Buhari in his grave is mad, Jubri Nassau Rock is mad, Usibanjo, all of them are drunkard, all of them are useless people. And somebody say they have to be polite, thunder will fire all of them, because these people are insane people. But we have to tell them the truth no matter the cost, because that is why we are here in the first place. All our life, we have been trying to speak in a gentleman conduct. We have tried to comport ourselves so people will look at us as reasonable people. But soon we discover that God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. And then it will be, woe betide you when you see evil and you say it is good. Woe betide you. When you dare associate with Nigeria, woe betide you. You are the worst madman and lunatic that has ever been known. Only mad people romance with Nigeria. And all of you, we will disgrace you before your time is up. You will lose your respect among the community of genuine nation. We can assure you that. But Britain and Nigeria will not die in a hurry. They will bleed shame and disgrace. I need you to listen to the audio again, and then we can proceed.
The Inspector General of Police yesterday addressed the media and said that there were fake policemen that operated in Kogi State. And I was saying that it is a big problem for us as a nation if fake policemen will overpower 66.
But only a drunkard will call Nigeria a nation. Nigeria is not even a country. Nigeria is a zoo, it's a camp. But you know, they want you to feed their human being. They want to, call it a little relevant. Hey, this nation, do they know what a nation is?
6,000 policemen that were provided for Bayelsa Kogi election. Then that means we are in a very precarious situation in this country. That means no one is safe. And I want to say, if there are fake policemen, the guns they use, were they fake? And was it also a fake policeman that was flying the helicopter of the Nigerian police? Was it also a fake policeman that was shooting from the helicopter? Was it a fake policeman that was releasing tear gas from the helicopter? And the policemen who used the governor's convoy to hijack ballot papers, were they fake policemen? The SA to the governor on security, Commander Omodara, retired naval officer, is he a fake policeman too? The Speaker of the Kogi State Assembly carrying ballot boxes, is he a fake policeman? The former chairman of Kapabunu local government, is he a fake policeman? The former acting governor of Kogi State and former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Clarence Olafemi, who hijacked ballot boxes in Ward 1 and 2 in Mopa to his residence and completed all. Is he a fake policeman? So we are in a very precarious and perilous situation in this country. And I want to believe that if justice is not done, then Nigeria has become a banana republic, then everybody will go for self-help.
And then this is love speech. Nigeria is a banana republic. By one of the Nigerian, is it a senator or a governor who want to implement hate speech? If you people delay this hate speech, all of your first son will die miserably. Because when you are doing what you are doing, you think you are bamboozling us. Your AK-47 has no power over us. Your secret cells and DSS dungeon and all of your Boko Haram, army, police, civil defense, road safety, custom, immigration, all of them has no power over us. For we must first of all soar on the wings of civil disobedience. It is our right to self-determination, and it is our right to civil disobedience. We will make the world see that you people are not just drunk, but all of you handlers of Nigeria, all of you are mad. Because the following things can only come from mad people. You know, I try to follow Nigerian news today, and some of the things I see there, only mad country will come out and give those things as news headline. Normally, I don't look into their news headline because they always lie. But the own now is not just lying, they are exhibiting insanity. When I say they are drunkard, it could only take my mind back to in those days in the university. There is what we call care guys or palm wine club. One thing I don't understand, this care guy or palm wine club, I don't know their achievement. I don't know their aim. I don't know their purpose. I remember in those days as a fresher, somebody want to introduce me to palm wine club, which is also care guys. And then he said, let's go there. They are non-violent. They are this one. And then we went there. I remember we were singing. Just useless song. And I followed up for some days. I just don't understand what they are doing. Students will say they are palm wine club, and they begin to sing. When I remember Jumbu, water through way me, ayu, water through way me, I. They now sing, ow, 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 ow. They now shout like monkey. And then they close. They say they are palm wine club. They move again. Then maybe another Saturday will now come. We don't open another song again. Since say morning, I never drink it, I never smoke. Got to go punish you weather. Okoro onyishi weather. Then they say they are palm wine club. I just don't know what they are doing. And of course, I'm not that stupid. I need to use my tongue to count my teeth. But care guys club in the university are better than governors and senators and presidents and ministers and ambassadors of Nigeria. I want you, any country that is listening to me, go and look at the appearance of Nigeria's ambassador in your country. You see they are miserable people. The worst of it all is that Nigeria ambassador to America is almost 300 years. Nigeria ambassador to America is almost 300 years. And somebody is telling me these people are not mad. To the extent that ordinary small country now are chasing Nigeria ambassadors like fowl that want to take a maize. Shame on all of you. Let's stay. I can't go through all of them. Before you go to Vanguard, this day newspaper, so many newspapers on the ocean and the Arab, because Yoruba have monopoly over the media. And then they brainwash you. They keep you busy doing nothing. And when I say my topic is drunkard in the corridor of power, some people say, no, he's insulting them. But let's follow some of their news headline as much as time will permit us. Number one, decide to regulate a bill of hate speech without considering your hate action. They just wake up one day and say, we are going to condemn hate speech. We will condemn hate speech. We will hang them in a gallows. We will kill them, pour acid on their body. You did it to Ken Saro-Wiwa. You walked away with it because British government give you all the backing you need. Why would you come out in an era like this to tell us that freedom of speech that is supposed to be respected by democracy, which we know that what you practice here is demonstration of grace? Why won't you tell us you are going to hang us for telling you that you are a criminal, which indeed you are? We come out here, we tell you you are insane. Indeed, you are insane. We say you are stark illiterate. You didn't go to school. London is busy giving all of you PhD. The school you never went to. And you don't want us to say it is hate speech. Buhari, bring your result. He hired 100 lawyers at the same time. 100 sons from America, 300 sons from London, 500 sons from Saudi Arabia to defend his certificate. Imagine American telling Donald Trump, can we see your certificate? And then Donald Trump hire a lawyer. Americans will take him to the nearest psychiatric hospital and check if it's normal. But of course, this is zoo. All of them are drunkard. They are not coming. Now we have to put hate speech. Anybody who say hate speech, we hang the person, put the person on a gallows, hang the person, we kill the person, thunder will fire all of you. This is the beginning of your exposure. When we are done with you, it should be hate speech, only hanging. So AK-47 now, hanging is now more powerful than AK-47. This is to show all of you that you are drunk, you are miserable people, you are hopeless people, and the hulobalo you have caused is shall boomerang. You people, no escape for you. I thought you are going to say anybody who give hate speech, you are going to send nuclear weapon, nuclear warhead. Where are your drones? What are the helicopters you are buying? Gunboat, all of them. He can't kill us again. Ordinary rope. No, ordinary rope. What a beautiful way to die. Cancer, and the others are waiting for you where you kept them. People don't know what is coming for you. And then you will tell me a normal human being who has taken his children to diaspora, to school, and they destroyed the very school in Nigeria here, so nobody can go to school in Nigeria. He's coming to tell me about hate speech. God will punish all of you. But only drunkards will do like that. And then you sit down after taking kai. Yoruba and Hausa will take burukutu and tramadol. You now sit down and say, yes, anybody who talk hate speech on social media, we're regulating the bill, we are going to hang them. Thunder will fire all of you. The more you delay this hate speech implementation, in fact, Nigerians should be ashamed of themselves. All the law you have been making, we are waiting for the manifestation. Of course, you are doing them in the background, but we are following you up. It's no longer Ruga. Nigeria want to implement Ruga. Bring the Ruga. Let us see how you are going to Ruga your father and your mother. But of course, we know what you are doing. This is another chapter. The name of the new movie now is Hanging for Hate Speech. It's the latest movie Nigerian senators, lawmakers, and imposters are at. Only drunkards do that. They are not trying to pass bills that will make Nigerians to smile, bills that will enhance on the life of the zoo people. But after drinking drugs, most of them take drug. Go and ask Tinubu. America is aware of the Tinubu drug lifestyle. They take drug. And then they sit down and say that this hate speech, we have to be hanging them. Come and hang your father. We are praying and we are waiting patiently for that very hour. That single minute you will initiate that state of anarchy. And I tell you, we will burn this country down. Some of us are waiting for you. You will use your hand to introduce the state of anarchy. And at that moment, from the ashes of this zoo, new nations will emerge. We will make sure you won't even know the location of that oil well that you have value more than our life. We don't threaten people. We make you a promise. Britain, you want oil. This one we are coming out, it won't be 3 years. We will give you 6 months. And after 6 months, the world will spend the next 50 years writing about the level of damages that we will cause. Believe me, they fought a defensive war. Our father fought a defensive war to free us from this condemnation called Nigeria, this evil enclave. They fought for 3 years, a defensive war. And we are telling the story 50 years on. But I tell you, in 6 months, we will recompense all that need recompensation. And we will do what we will do, that even in 600 years, people who are alive will still be talking about what we will do. Don't worry. It is a gradual process. They never knew it would get to this stage. Before IPOB, before Mazen and the Kano, who can confront these people? Who can talk to them? We know they are tout, but we can't talk to them. We know they are hooligans. We can't talk to them. They are a bunch of stark illiterate, hopeless human beings. We can't talk to them. Thank God today we are here to tell them that we need the hate speech bill. Good luck, Iberi Jonathan was stoned pure water many cities in the north. He didn't give his speech. Donald Trump, they insult him every day. I have so many videos of people insulting Donald Trump. He can't do hate speech. Animals everywhere. But they are not talking about hate action. It is hate speech. Ndioshi. And the next news headline today said, only a group of drunkards, of course I'm the one adding that one, only a group of drunkards will wake up one day and decide to prescribe IPOB, the indigenous people. Only drunkards. You just wake up in the morning, you say, oh, a quarter of Nigeria or half of Nigeria are terrorists. When you say you prescribe IPOB, did it ever occur to you you are prescribing indigenous people? You prescribe Akwa Ibom, you prescribe Idoma, you prescribe Igala, you prescribe Iyala, you prescribe Igbo, you prescribe Urobo, you prescribe Ishekiri, you prescribe Andoni, you prescribe Ogoni, you prescribe a whole generation of indigenous people. Only a drunkard would do that. You never went for court injunction. You just come out as a terrorist that you are, and you declare prescribing terrorists. And then we reminded you, but there is no court injunction to this your prescription. That is when you and Brutal, that guy that don't wash his teeth, transmission, all of you start doing court and nail law. But we don't have your time. We will have your time, you will know. Only a group of drunk will do that. Imagine now somebody like Donald Trump coming out and say every British American is a terrorist. No, imagine. Theresa May now saying every Islanders are terrorists. Only when they are drunk. Even when they are drunk, they cannot be so stupid. Even though they are the one pushing you. Every Caucasians are terrorists. Every Mexicans are terrorists. No, imagine. Netanyahu will wake up and say, everybody in Tel Aviv are terrorists. They don't do that kind of a thing. Only insane people, mad people, drunk people. You just wake up one day, oh, half of Nigeria is a terrorist because you think you want to get to us. Today now, who is a terrorist? We must continue. Only drunks behave that way. Honestly, only a madman will be praying to fight Boko Haram terrorists with prayer. But yet they are going around the world to buy gun, AK-47 to stop IPOB. I want you to see how it is. The General Army Boko Haram of Nigeria, Brutal, Chief of Army Staff, the Oga Patapata of all the Boko Haram terrorists in uniform in Nigeria, they call him Brutal. He gathered all the pastors, Yoruba pastors in Nigeria, and tell them, fighting Boko Haram is not easy. We need your prayer. Please come and use Holy Ghost fire and fight Boko Haram. But he will pass around and go and meet some of the fraudulent countries in the world. I think the Turkey is part of the people's giving them gun now to kill IPOB, to stop us. We've not killed anybody yet, but we shall when the time comes. We've not killed anybody. We're just talking. But we give glory to the Creator because a day will come and very soon we will be shooting. It's not a threat, or it's a promise. This is Judge Onyibe reaching you live and direct from Urugudu. Urugudu is in Abo. Abo is in Boji. Boji is in Urugudu. Umenia Mania, Chojo wefe here. We don't threaten people. We only make you a promise. It's as simple as that. They gather everywhere the same way. They say, please, pastors, this Boko Haram, AK-47 is not killing them. Let us pray. Of course, trust Yoruba pastor. Envelope have changed overhand. And somebody will tell me, your rulers in Nigeria, they are not mad and drunkard. No, tell me, only drunkard be. I'm not looking at, I'm talking about newspaper headline today, Nigerian newspaper. Oh, pastors, help us pray against Boko Haram. And then army man will take AK-47, they will hang it, and all of them begin to pray. Every spirit of Boko Haram. 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 No, look what Jesus, trust Yoruba pastor. Some will be shouting, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram. So some will be saying, die, 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 die. That is how Nigerians are fighting Boko Haram. Mad people, drunkards. And the next time they say, no, look what Jesus, oh, wow, amen, amen, amen. And so when I tell you they are drunk, you should appreciate me because I'm supposed to say they are insane. Mad people. What is the greatest name they call mad people, Sef? That is what Chief of Army Staff. Imagine the Defense Minister of America. We now tell Americans, this ISIS is too much. We have to pray. And then they begin to sing, hallelujah, hallelujah, Holy Spirit, come and fight ISIS. But this is the hate speech. Truth is hate speech. Truth is treason in the empire of lie. But we are not going anywhere. The earlier you let Biafrans go, the better for all of you. I'm reading Nigeria law, but then this same group of lunatics and drunks are traveling everywhere. The imposter in Aso Rock, including late Buhari, don't even rest 1 minute. We've given them nightmare. And if this is all we have been able to achieve in our life, believe me, we are grateful to the Creator. They don't rest. They are making call. Please, can we get gun black market? Please, can you give us jet fighter? Please, even though it's old one, even though it's outdated, please, we need to stop IPOB. But what did IPOB do to you? We say you are hopeless, you are animals, you are a shame, you are a disgrace to the whole of the black race because you are evil. Do we lie? But we must continue. And when you look at Vanguard newspaper, it said something. Abolish acceptance fee from Nigerian University. Acceptance fee. Now understand why I say they are drunk. I have been looking for grammar to qualify them. I can't get enough offensive grammar. That is why I call them drunk. If you have a good offensive words, I will call these people, those of you on Facebook, please type it and send for me. Because I don't need them to sleep because they are listening to me. I don't need them to sleep normal this night. Mad people. They are not telling you, okay, you must stop acceptance fee. Those of you who are listening, in Nigerian's educational setting, before you gain admission into any university, as a Biafran, you will be expected to score 200. If our children don't score 200 out of 200, we can never get admission in Nigerian university, supposedly our country. And then if you are from Oduduwa, your children are allowed to score like 80. And so, out of 200 score, my own children as a Biafran must score 200 over 200 or else they will not get admission. Then the Yoruba have to score 100 over 200 or 80 and then they have admission. Then the Hausa Fulani, the terrorists themselves, will score like 3 or 4 over 200. They gain the same admission. They sit in the same class with my children. Number one. Number two, when they eventually graduate, my son will come out with first class as a Biafran. Yoruba will go and forge result because they will be drop out. Hausa don't go at all. They just go and read 2 Arabic alphabet. They become Chief Justice and Attorney General. We know that. It's okay. But do you know that with all this labor, academic stress they give upon our children, impose on our children, do you know we pay acceptance fee? Up to 100,000, 50,000. That is your son has written the exam. They sat for the exam. They came out in flying color. Then you will put money on envelope. Go and be begging school. Please, oh, my son pass, oh, but your highness, still take this money so that you can accept my son. And somebody is telling me they are not drunk. And when they are saying this thing, they use big grammar to deceive all of you. You don't know what they are talking about. That is why when we say Nigerians are hopeless, useless, idiot, mad people, and you are feeling the way you feel, that is because you are stupid. I want you to check it. We label our children. Sometimes I begin to pity them. You have to read. They keep reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading to the extent that if you look at their head, smoke will be coming out. When my children read at times, when I look their head, smoke go, they come out. I'll come the pity for them. And after this, they come out in flying color. Then I will still carry money and go and beg one lunatic. You know, my son have passed. Please, this is the acceptance fee. Please accept the money and then accept my son. And then the same government are claiming to be fighting corruption. Is that not corruption? Now they want to deceive you. You have to abolish acceptance fee. No, collect acceptance fee. We are your mugu. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm telling you what Nigerian news headline today said, oh, I didn't say so. Another one said, 13,423 Nigerians who are studying in USA, they pay a minimum of 514 million naira to US government every year. That is according to 2018 statistics. Nigerian students who are schooling in USA pay about minimum of 515 million US dollar. The Nigerian politician that their children is schooling in USA, of course they know we are not lying. USA made 514 million naira from Nigerian students in USA alone. That is of 2018 last year record. It must have increased this year because this year is the final looting. Are you telling me those people are not lunatic? Imagine if you invest 514 million US dollar in the educational sector in the zoo called Nigeria. I tell you, USA people will come and school here. But of course, they are drunk, they are lunatic, they are very hopeless people. And sometimes because of all this money, America, China, Japan, the people who are supposed to be G27 or G48, EU, AU, all of them, the corruption in Nigeria have blinded all of them to reasoning. They can't reason any longer. Because tell me how America will push for Biafran to be free. When only Biafran students, when only some political children are paying this amount of money. I didn't say business people. No. I'm not talking about that Yahoo. Americans are doing also. I'm saying the people who are going to study in America legitimately. America is doing them picking pocket 540 million naira every month. But it's hate speech now. Every year rather. But we have to see it. Where you see British High Commissioner everywhere in Biafra land, it's a miracle. IPOB, Unu DK, Unu Diegu. I thought they are not afraid. Nonsense people. We are only talking. You can imagine how much Britain is making from oil well. You can imagine how much Britain is making from Boko Haram and other shenanigans they put up in Biafra land. Are we talking about Chinese and Japanese who owns company that can never be registered in the open but in the secret? But we must continue. According to another newspaper in Nigeria today, he said a man was jailed for 23 years for punching his dog while walking in a park. Now, Nigerian Yoruba Gota media, they don't see how they will bamboozle you. They publish something that happened only God knows where. I was shocked and I said, what is wrong with these people? They were now saying, oh, a man was jailed for 23 weeks for punching his dog while walking in a park. So Nigerian journalists now, you cannot tell us, you can't do investigative journalism to tell us where Boko Haram are coming from, to tell us about the looting in Nigeria. And then you are there busy going to America to film dog. One man carrying dog, he can't slap in dog. They can't sentence him to 23 weeks. Now Nigerian journalists can't publish them for now. And I go to read that. And I was looking at the comment. They say it's a welcome development. How can he slap the dog? How can he kill the dog? It's a welcome development. And when we saw all of you are lunatic animal, you won't believe. They say they are cursing you, they are cursing you. There is no single day Nigerian government do not kill more than 100 Nigerian citizens in Biafra land. No single day. Journalists can't cover that. They don't report that one.
You are telling us, oh, one man was walking in the park and then he now slapped his dog and then they now sentenced him to 23 weeks imprisonment. And then you are saying, oh, it's a welcome development. It's sure the quantum. And so when I see drunkards in the corridor of power, there is no single governor in Nigeria that is normal. No single senator, no single lawmaker, no single councillor, chairman, representative, no single police, no single army, no single navy, air force, immigration, single defense, no single Nigeria. All the Nigerian rulers or leaders, as they call themselves, they are all mad people. Let's go to another news line. Stop the spread of Boko Haram. UN and EU tell Brutai. And when I look this way, it's very laughable. EU and UN, they are telling Brutai, stop the spread of Boko Haram. It's laughable. EU, thank you, AU. What is their name, Seth? EU and UN. United Nations, thank you, EU. Finally, but the word is complicated. It looks like you are saying, Brutai, you are the one controlling Boko Haram. Please stop it. And sometimes it looks like you are asking Brutai, move ahead and stop Boko Haram. All of you, you are dancing naked in the public place, marketplace, and the world is looking at you. Look at what EU and UN is telling Brutai. But they know Brutai is Boko Haram. They are the sponsors of Boko Haram. EU and AU, your hand is in Boko Haram. All of you know this secret. And so for you to come out and say, please stop Boko Haram, the spread of Boko, but you people are the sponsor. Every country in the world that is giving Nigeria ammunition to fight Boko Haram, you people are the people sponsoring Boko Haram. Because in the first place, there is nothing like Boko Haram. Chibok guess, Dapuchi guess, Otodoru guess, Arabaraba guess. In order to take over Biafra land, they are working very hard. That is why you don't hear about Boko Haram. Now that Boko Haram is not even killing again, they are not saying, oh, stop the spread of Boko Haram because they want to bomb Biafra land. They want to wash out their hands. So they say, that is why UN and EU were telling Nigeria to stop Boko Haram. It's a lie. We know how you operate. But come and bomb. Come and bomb. Laughable. The only thing UN or EU or anybody will say that will make sense in this one Nigeria is divide this Nigeria. We were a sovereign nation before you came. You took our life from us. You have killed so many of us in order to continue stealing these resources in our land with impunity. It has to come to an end. It has to stop. But don't worry. Posterity will judge all of us. Look at United Nations. Look at EU. No, these people want to show relevance. Brutai, Boko Haram, all of them has not even killed up to what late Buhari killed. Hey, they are doing well. EU is talking. They are not talking. Thank God. They are mad people. But of course, when we tell you that mad people, drunkards are the one ruling Nigeria, and somebody say, no, it's not like that. Nonsense people. Let's go to another one. Rep reply Buhari on 1 trillion constituency project claim. Now listen to that money. 1 trillion naira. They collected, House of Rep, lawmakers who collected 1 trillion naira for constituency project. None at all. No single one. But these are the people who want to hang you for telling them. Now that I'm saying that House of Representative, House of Parliament, House of Legislature, House of Judiciary, House of Undineme Decree in our law has spent 1 trillion naira without evidence. Oh boy, come and give account now. It's a hate speech. They will hang you. You think you can do this? You think you can do this? Build the gallows. Build the gallows. Let me tell people something. Do you notice that the governors in Nigeria are not traveling as sharply they used to travel? Have you people not noticed it? We just cool down for them, make we position ourselves very well. All of you, from Biafra land to Yoruba land to Hausa land, if we catch any of you in diaspora, we will slap hell out of you. Ordinary EDG, we not come to you people. Ordinary EDG, to travel now, it has reduced. You now hide. Don't worry. We are preparing a proper platform for all of you. You will deport us, we will go back, and some of us are even looking for who to deport us. Nonsense. 1 trillion naira for constituency project, invisible one. But it's a hate speech. It's a hate speech. I'm giving you Nigerian news headline. Oh. That is why I don't go there. But sometimes you need to know what is going on in Nigeria. These are lunatics everywhere. And then they move ahead. Bayelsa Kogi election. IGP identify policemen who disrupted the election as fake policemen. But they may be right, because in Nigeria, fake president. In Nigeria, fake senator. In Nigeria, fake lawmaker. In Nigeria, fake army. In Nigeria, fake police. In Nigeria, fake Boko Haram. And then why will anybody be surprised? It could be true. But who will talk about it? It's only when you affect them, they now talk about it. Oh, there is fake police. They are carrying snatching bots, so police now have fake. But when policemen arrest army man as a kidnapper, the case have died down. And somebody is telling me these people are normal. These people are not drunk. Please, let's be sincere now. Your president is fake. He doesn't come out in the open. Anywhere he goes, he's always running. But we are following him up. The day we will hold you, Buhari. The day we will hold you. We are leaving other governors, fight them and the rest of them. You are the person we want to set example with. You will tell us if you are Buhari, because if you are Buhari, you will give account of all the people you killed in Imo State in the name of Biafra war. But if you are brutal, you will confess with your mouth, because posterity is here to judge all of you. Nonsense. You are not hiding up and down. I thought you are a general in the Ara. Gowon is December. Come and give us Holy Ghost. Thunder will fire all of you, mad people. Drunks in the corridor of power in the zoo called Nigeria. Nonsense. Hey, you get a key hate speech. Do you know what is hate speech? Have you seen hate speech? We are giving you the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ that say, woe betide you because you are evil. You are saying hate speech. Imagine when we give you the gospel of Amadioha, thunder will fire all of you, mad people. I don't know how they view themselves. Are you people shameless? Are you people that's hopeless? Do you people think we are that? Until we don't have sense again? Sansa don't pass gare, water don't pass gare. Buhari signed executive order 009 to end deficification. I hope I pronounce it well. Nigeria is the number 3 cheating country in the world. I think Donald Trump is a prophet. Oh, make I read that for pidgin English, make una understand that. They say Nigerians now people where they cheat for main road. Number 3 for the whole world. Nigeria na number 3 country where they cheat for main road in the whole world. 9 President Buhari, the Jubri, where they say na Buhari, in don't pass law, in column order 009. Say anybody where they catch where they cheat for road, say you no go better for the person who you go jail, or then go give a firing squad. As if he talk through, then go hang you. If they catch you they cheat for road, you are in trouble. And somebody is telling me these people are normal. Let's be sincere. Honestly, Nigerian could be anything. Since this year, I don't think I've seen somebody poo on the road up to 2 times. I've not seen anybody pooing on the road. But I know I have seen poo on the road. But for somebody to say in the whole world, Nigeria is number 3 or number 1 of pooing society, defecating on the road, well, I understand there is no toilet in Bayelsa State. Good luck, Ebere Jonathan don't have toilet. They shit and throw inside water. But the people who take this record would not have seen their shit because fish has eaten it. Half of River State don't have toilet, most especially people who live in Burukili, Aziz, and the rest of it. We shit and throw inside toilet. And so where did they sit? Alamajiri. Maybe it's Yoruba, because Yoruba carry pole everywhere. No matter how educated they are. Follow Sibanjo, you will see he's carrying pole and sachet pure water. Maybe it's Yoruba statistic they follow. No matter how enlightened they are, anywhere they are going, the first thing they carry is pole. Awusa is kettle. Yoruba pole and sachet pure water. Shit everywhere and wash their bumbo and move ahead. Awusa own is carrying kettle with the beer to wash their abona. But not in Biafra land anyway. But for a country to be making such order, you are not giving order to bring electricity. You are not giving order to improve the health sector, the life of the people. You are giving order. If we catch you sitting on the road, oh yeah, now. That is where it's going to go. Army, Nigerian army are jobless. So what is Jubri going to do? Through the decree, they will soon license army. If army are in Biafra land, Operation Show Your Passport. Biafrans, get ready, Operation Show Your Tissue Paper have started. So when army man catch you now, he say, oh, yeah, bend down, bring your nyash for examination. Of course, they will give them a machine to test your nyash. May God help you if you cannot attend the where you are shitting. Ndiara. Nigeria are giving law to stop shitting on the highway. But the shit of cow in the highway is enough to put Nigeria as a shithole. Is that not laughable? I can continue and continue. This is the headline of Nigeria news. Oh. If I go to the next one now, Nigeria is going to borrow almost 350-something million euro to service NEPA. But NEPA is the one collecting electricity bill from us without giving us electricity bill. But they are still going to borrow money to sponsor the same people. But of course, they are confused people already. But of course, they are going to die in shame and disgrace. And we will not spare them.
Worldwide people, they don't they kill us since. Nobody talk about them after the whole killing. Them go sweep them under the carpet. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. Maybe in our blood, now you let take a bath without our resources. Nothing like one Nigeria. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. They don't set confusion among our brothers. They won't kill our leader because he speaks the truth. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. No hiding place for them. See their doom for their doorstep. We are blessed folks. Who do go to Kabiama bless no man feel cause worldwide thing. Nigeria is falling, we are going to sing it out. With the truth, with the truth. We're coming out right now, running down the prices out. With the truth, with the truth. Who are these Osiba is Obasanjo is too late. Amechi is too late. Bazu is too late. This is special dedication to my friends and my brothers and my sisters and my uncle and my cousins who are here in Biafra land.
outside Biafra land, in the world at large. We are Biafrans. If you are one Nigeria, why are they killing us? If you are one Nigeria, why are they raping us? If you are one Nigeria, why are they depriving us? We want to go, women, we want to go truly. We want to go sincerely, we want to go right now. We want to go, myself, I want to go. Nnamdi Kanu want to go. Uche Moko want to go. Onyibe want to go. We want to go. Biafrans, they want to go. We are 7 steps ahead. Ahead is you. We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. All we need is referendum. Desecrating, dissipating, trafficking. I was born and raised in the Biafra land. This is my religion. Biafra is my religion. You can think Biafra, speak Biafra, see Biafra. God will assign it. Nobody can join it. Lost day, minus day. Biafra we come. We love you. We love you. We love you. Biafra. Woo! I told you.
Nigeria is falling, we are going to sink it out.
With the truth.
We're turning out right now, turning down the prices out.
With the truth.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Buhari is too late to apologize. Amechi is too late. Usiman is too late to apologize. Abasit is too late. Obiato is too late to apologize.
It's too late for them. It's too late for them. Understand, we know how all these things is going to end. Nigeria must fall because they are evil. They are cost to humanity. And so is anybody that makes Nigeria. Understand, you say anything, they kill you. You don't say they kill you. But not for us. Not for us. They will bury all their children before they will get to us. They are mad people. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. You are Biafran anywhere, you are not joining IPOB. All these drunkards will come for you. Don't worry. They are not normal. Nigerians are not normal. The leaders of Nigeria are worst. Only those who believe they are Oduduwa are willing to leave Nigeria. Only those who believe they are Hausa Fulani are willing to abandon Nigeria. Only those who are Biafrans are willing to leave Nigeria. They are the only human being here. To be sincere. But anybody who say, I'm a proud Nigeria, look at them, you will see chimpanzee of the highest order. Nonsense people. If Obasanjo will want to sleep with his sons or wife, then what morality is left for you? Founder, they are ruler, they are honorable. Thunder will fire all of you. Send your data to this WhatsApp line. Join the nearest IPOB family closer to you. These people are still going to come. They will want to kill us as they did before. But of course, if we must die, we will tell them how we are going to die. And it will be on record as free men who are fighting for their freedom, speaking against injustice, emasculation, disenfranchisement, exercising our right to self-determination, our right to civil disobedience, because these people are useless, they are lunatic. But of course, those who would have killed us are dead already. We will go to their obituary. We will go to their funeral. Mad people. 070815 45642 is our WhatsApp line. 070815 45642. WhatsApp line once again is 070815 45642. And of course, the lines are open. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. It's our direct line. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. Call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, dear friends, lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Joyebo. I'm from Abia State in Obingwa, and I'm calling from Ekom, Cross River State, Biafra land. My rep, your topic this night is very, very interesting. The zoo will fall. In fact, it have fallen. You see all these nonsense people gathering themselves around the table, dancing in the corridor of leadership. They are all mad. Which country in this world will an IG, Inspector General of Police? Inspector General, I'm not talking a councillor. I'm not talking about local government chairman. This thing, so now we are talking about Inspector General of a particular country. We come out openly and tell you that the officers, the police officers operating in a particular election held, they are fake police. They are fake police. And Nigerian government is buying the idea. See, all of them, they will come one by one and they will be confessing. And by the time you know it, you see this kingdom of Chukwukabiam, it will suffer violence and it will be taken by force. It's a promise that we are making to them. Somebody flying aeroplane, police, helicopter, hovering, is a fake police officer. The person that snatched, the very officer that snatched the boss, is a fake police. Wow, these people are wonderful. You see, when our leader called them zoo, they start crying. When they call them zoo, they start crying. But what word again will qualify them? What word will qualify them? That all their life that they have been trained in telling lies, from local lies to federal lies. Now it have gone to international liars. That's what Nigerian government and their so-called officers and everything that they call themselves is. They don't have sense of humor. George Onyibe, we don't know how, we don't like how he talk. He talk carelessly. He do this. No, as IG General now come outside to talk, to disgrace himself in the highest order. He will go and carry pampers and begin to wear him. He got oh IG, yes.
Buhari has given order. Anybody shitting on the road will be arrested and jailed. Buhari, Jubri. But cow, Melu, the Awosa Fulani cow is destroying everywhere with people in Biafra land. Shame on all of them. Drunkards, I must tell you.
Littering everywhere. You will be in your kitchen trying to look for one thing and prepare for your children. Cow will come. Cow will come and sit with you in the kitchen. That one no be hate speech. Na normal thing. Only IPOB that have been protected. That is armless protesters. That's the reason why they are going up and down, traveling up and down. They will go to Turkey. They will go to Japan. They will go to Russia, bringing ammunition, AK-47, new modernized one, to come and kill them. But they no worry. You see that hate speech? Even the one that IG have already said is a hate speech. How can you, a trained officer that called yourself Inspector General, will come out openly and say trash? In fact, it's a hate speech. They should hold him responsible. He don't commit now. He don't commit. But they no worry. Chukwukabiama, who have started this struggle, can ever put us to shame. All we hate Biafra, and they will be forced to say it and allow us to go. Let them continue using the money that they are making from Biafran land to buy ammunition to kill the armless people. Boko Haram is there destroying their home.
No, they are giving contract to Yoruba pastors to come and pray for God to fight Boko Haram. But they are buying AK-47 to come and kill IPOB and terrorize Biafran people.
Praying for them? How would they be praying for them when they have allowed themselves to use them to work against themselves? Why they will be binding and casting, shouting fire, 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 fire? 11-year-old child in the north is holding AK-47, being trained. They are pretending as if they don't know what is happening in the north. It will surely come to all of them.
EU and UN has spoken now. Oh, brutal! Stop the spread of Boko Haram. Has Boko Haram become Ebola?
What nonsense?
They should come and immunize Boko Haram.
What nonsense? Very, 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 very senseless people. They are all mad. They don't know what they are doing. Brutai, I'll be waiting, they call themselves. What is he doing in the north? As if they are pretending. Now they are calling Christian. Go, Gadao, pray, this thing is spiritual. No, not be physical again, Nabi. How many times have they gathered their brothers, the Muslim and the Islam people, to start praying for the Boko Haram? It's Christian. And you see how they are using all these so-called nonsense Christians who gather themselves and begin clap hand and begin pray for them. Why they continue killing them? Killing them. They kill them in the church. They kill them in the school. Thousands of people will gather. They will kill them. They don't know what is coming for all of them.
Thank you very much.
They don't know what is coming for all of them.
We must continue.
My rep, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Yes, sir. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. My rep. Good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Sirimen Ezekwem Uchechi from Okigwe Province, Biafra land. One of the principal servants here. Mazi Rep, I thank you, Kabiama, for your life, for your tenacity. Despite every challenges you are going through, you still remain strong, and you are still doing more than what you know how to do the best. Actually, as you are analyzing, those that have ear should listen. Those that don't have ear should continue to sleep in their slumber. Because you said Nigeria will use their hands to initiate a state of anarchy. And it's happening gradually. Seriously, it's happening. Nigeria will use their hands to initiate anarchy. And by the time they could know it, Biafran have gotten their freedom, have come home. Then they will not have where they should gain this oil they are looking for. They are killing themselves. They are suppressing Biafran for decades of years gone. That is it. You know, a lot of things happen in that country. What baffles me or what makes me surprised is that why is it that all the whole evil things that are happening around the globe, Nigeria always take the lead? If they don't take first, they take second. If they don't take second, they take third. Now, the latest report now that came out from UNICEF or United Nations that Nigeria is the third most defecation nation country around the whole world. Can you imagine? But some people will not understand the handwriting on the wall, what we are passing through, the reason why we should not belong to this country, the reason why we Biafrans should separate ourselves from this evil entity called Nigeria. Some of us will not understand the handwriting on the wall. Look at it. Just like our sister just said that we are just analyzing the news headlines. Inspector General of Police saying that very soon, if things continue to be like this, that very soon that this nation will gonna be a banana republic. Can you imagine? But this thing is called hate speech, as they are trying to fight. Ken Naman is fighting in the Senate. I was watching them. They were fighting this day. They are not supporting. They condemn this in totality of this hate speech bill they want to pass. And some we are there clapping, and also they are supporting them. They will kill themselves. Onyibe, a lot of things that is happening in that nation that we need to burn down.
It's not a nation.
Just like you said, Mazi. Just like you say. See, said, our forefather, just like what happened within 3.5 years, 1967 to 1970, till today, this is 59 years or 50 years, they are still talking about it. That this drum of war they are beating, if it starts within 6 months, we are now, but this is what we do, because we have sworn an oath to restore this our nation. This nation called Biafra is so dearly to us. Maze, please, give me one more time for let me announce our meeting. Very, very important. Biafrans, wherever you are, if you are residing in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, or anywhere around Malaysia, as I remember one of our brother that called last month when our director made a broadcast saying that you don't know that IPOP is a 60 here. I was laughing. Please call this number. We have our general meeting coming up this Sunday on 24th of November 2019. Within next 2 days to come, we have our general meeting, which we have in Charas. Please call this number if you are looking a way to reach us, if you are looking a way to meet us. The number to call is 011 368 58454. I repeat, the number to call is 011 368 58454. This is the number to call to come and meet us. Mazi, continue doing what you know how to do best.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Send the message later. Send the message 2 times, madam. Choice and IPOB.
Is it on WhatsApp?
Send the now 2 times.
On WhatsApp?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry, I will attend to it. I'm forwarding it, but I don't know. Just
my name is Chineye.
See what you will do now. Chineye. Okay. Chineye, don't worry. I will call you tomorrow. Don't worry. I said, don't worry. I will call you myself tomorrow.
Okay.
It's all right. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my only brother.
Good evening. The award-winning man.
The award winner. Not even winning. The award winner.
You continue winning now, or do you want only that award? I want more award to come for you. That is why I say the award-winning man.
No, don't worry. I'm not bothered. More award will come. More award will come.
Go ahead.
So, thank you, sir. See, I don't know whether you will permit me to go back a little to a last topic on the.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Somebody, please hold the line.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See, thank you, sir. The topic was talking about, can you remind me again?
We're talking about our language, tradition, and culture.
Thank you. Our culture. Now, this our culture, something that was instituted by Chukwu Abiyama himself, not something that just happened, because it was even recorded in the Bible by Apostle Paul himself. Apostle Paul, who wrote all the epistles of Jesus Christ, and which most of these Yoruba pastors rely upon to make all their deceptions they are doing to our people. Now, I don't know whether it is in the Thessalonica or Ephesus or Corinth, any of these 3 places that Apostle Paul visited with his servants. And they were having their traditional something. George, you are a reverend, you can tell us more. They were having their traditional something of the Omerala. Then the servants of Apostle Paul say, Master, what these people are doing is evil. I think Apostle Paul told them that no, this is a tradition. This is their Omerala. We will follow them to do this Oberala. Then tomorrow, we now tell them what we came here to do. I think something like that in any of these three places, either Thessalonica, Ephesus, or Corinth. Any of the U.S. and you can tell us more. So this Omerala something, these Yoruba people came to deceive us. Omerala is something that God himself instituted, even in Japan, in China, and even in Saudi Arabia, they have what they call culture. Now, our own now, Yoruba people come and even the British people come and term it as evil. That is why our people forgot our culture. Today we are people that live without culture. We don't even know our culture again because they say it's evil and we followed them. So maybe you will tell us more because you are a reverend, expatiate on that. Then coming to this present topic. Well, I don't know what to say. Just that our people don't really know where they follow. Because things that are happening now show that this country is completely gone. It's just that our people are foolishly, they refuse to understand or refuse to follow. Where do you start? This country is completely gone. You can't see any person, nothing is working in this country. Look at Osibanjo, the way they have treated Osibanjo. And he's still there, a reverend. They have stripped all his power from him, and he's still there. And now they are talking about hate speech. What do they mean by hate speech? Hate speech, when you say the government is doing bad, then they say
the man in Alto Rock is an imposter. Hate speech.
The man is an imposter. Who even the person that he's now representing, the Buhari that died, told us that if he doesn't win, babu and monkeys will the blood of babu and monkeys will flow in this country. They are watching at him. They are watching the low person is talking something like that. If they're talking about it, look at somebody like Osiomele or Tinubu, all of them that said all these things that you cannot even think about. They are walking freely, and they're talking about hate speech, looking for IPOB members. When you say Hell Biafra, then you hate speech. You see? Onyibe, I don't know. I don't know
well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my girl brother, the award winner, Mazin Bukokoro from Ibere.
Thank you,
sir.
You must continue.
All right.
Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes,
good evening, sir, from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good afternoon from New York, here, Onyibe. Yeah, as we've been listening to the broadcast this afternoon about Ordinana and Menana, most of our people forgot that this is where our forefathers been worshiping Chukwuokike before the Christianity came. And when you look at all those people that are leading the churches in the zoo today, when the time for them to go to Sango to do their annual ceremony, all of them goes there. But our people sheepishly, I know where my belly cord was buried back home now. I can point the location where they told me it was buried. And even in New York here, they call me Ofonogu because I told them that we must do the things the way our forefathers are doing it before we can know where we're going. Because everything we do in Biafra land today is something that has been brought upon us. And most of us don't know the difference between A and B. And not to go too far on what we have been discussing, if you come to Newe today, all these things is that's a place they do traditional court. Some of these criminals that you see that make money in the neighborhood that want to take the land of their neighbor that don't have anybody to speak for them. When you take them where they do traditional court, they call it Abalo. Most of these people, they don't want to go there because as soon as you come inside the place where they do this hearing, you have to take off your shoe. And everything you will do there, you swear to evidence you're giving is the true evidence. Most of the ruler chiefs, clan chiefs in our place have died because they went there to bear false witness. So most of these people, when you took them there, they don't want to come. They will surrender the land they want to take away from poor people. So Mazi, I won't take too long. Tradition, menana and ordinana is our way of doing things. That's why all the gods in our land be able to, protect us against all the invaders. And Mazi, I'm coming back to this relay station issue that I'm trying to, promote here from our people that are living in diaspora. From Onyibe province, Onitsha province, that's why we're going to start this program. And it's going to stretch into Delta State, Enugu State, Akwa Ibom State, and Cross River State. If you're in diaspora and you've been listening to Radio Biafra via all these apps that have been put in place, just ask yourself, is my people back home getting the same privilege that I'm getting? So that's why we set up a platform that we are doing some contribution or donation to put a relay station for our people back home. And we have a WhatsApp number that has been set up. If you make a donation, just put in your name, the zone, and the country where you make that donation. You can send it to this WhatsApp number. The number is +1 929 32 627 33. When you make a contribution to this project, we're going to put your name on this WhatsApp so that you can see other people that are making donation. As soon as we reach the goal we are looking for, we start putting the relay station all looks and corner in Biafra because our people are dying today because they don't have access to listen to the video that we are listening right now. So, our meeting coming up here, we have one in Brook, and our coordinator has a AM Chuku, and it's 646-236-5246. And our coordinator in Queen Zone is Mazi Elo Chuku at 646-508-2484. And our state coordinator here is Mazi Ezekwesili at 832-245-5640. And also our coordinator in upstate New York, Mazi Elder Ibe at 716-370-6246. And we have a new zone coming up in Connecticut. It's our neighboring state. It's not New York State, but it's our neighboring state. The coordinator that is piloting that zone is Mazi Chukwuemeka, and his number is 203-661-183. So if you are in this location that I call now, you can reach out any number that is being mentioned for you to be connected anywhere in the United States, anywhere. And my personal number is 646-645-8237. Mazi Onyibe, thank you for this time given to me, and I will tell our families everything that is happening in the zoo has been prophesied. That's what is going to happen. They will be throwing sand around now because they don't have any direction to go anymore. I will say all hail Biafra, and we are going home. Thank you, Mazi.
Yes, of course, we must continue. Thank you very much from here, Mazi. Yes, caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, this is Nana. Remember, calling from Akwa Ibom State. Biafra land. Now, I want to thank you for the good work that God has been using you to do for all Biafrans. It is not an easy work, but God has been making it possible for you. May God bless you and grant you more wisdom to go on. In Jesus' name. I just want to talk about the that you are sharing this evening, that the people of Nigeria doesn't make it. They are mad people. If you look at what is happening, there is no good that the lawmakers can think of, maybe how to just build the country or how to just make the people that are living to feel better. It's only evil thing. Every day in the court, you hear everything that is happening in Nigeria. You cannot hear anything good thing. And as it is, when looking around of what is happening, know that Nigeria has been destroyed. There is no one other hope. At least, it's only for a new nation to be done so that people can embrace the new breed, the new freedom that is coming. Now, I say, may people bless you and bless our leader that God has sent to restore Biafra. And let God bless every Biafra that is working assiduously to make sure that Biafra is being restored. I just want to use this opportunity to talk to my people from Ohofia and Abia State. Ndị Ohofia biko, nwere anwụ nwanne m nwoke nna akpara m na-agụta ụlọ agbachi ọbụiko onye ọbụla nọ n'ebe ụlọ onye ọbụla jee na IPU bisa ha nchịkọ aka ruo ọgụnwa mmenwụ ahụike nwaanyị ahụ tagakwara wee ike ọba akwụkwọ nwaanyị tara ata anyị azụa ọnọdụ ọjọọ nwa ndị British ndị ala bịa tụrụ anyị azụ ya pụta in the name of Biafra, I pray. We pray.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
All right. Omwa Janet from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Ada.
All right. I'm Janet. When somebody came very no, make it no. That was the first day to call.
No, you won't have or ya no abuano.
So no with the cannot repair with the carry. I cannot do now call.
No one, no you mode. Yeah, Allah.
So we are talking to your voice in the hammer because every day your voice. I listen to your voice even. I tell you that I will meet you. I will give you something cute because I was very, very happy. Anytime I hear your voice, I'll be happy.
Don't mind the Yoruba Gota Media 419 network providing animals. They don't know what is coming for them, but we must continue. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. But we are not in a hurry. Our destination is Biafra, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Are you there? Call on the line.
Yeah, sure. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please.
I'm in there. I'm from a house that I'm researching there. I'm listening for this, but I couldn't get. But today I was very happy to catch about our leader, our deputy leader, every IPOB members. I spoke about him. And it's cool with all your families as you are doing this a lot of job to us. Because of some of the people who they want to know what is happening in the zoo. But through media they will know. But one thing again I want to tell our people is that this gathering of praying for, I heard the gathering of praying for whether Boko Haram or what, is another plan for Boko Haram to kill them. If they gather anywhere, they will go there and throw bombs to them. So they must be careful on whatever they are there. If they like, let them go and gather themselves. Because all these zoo guns have destroyed every day. Right? So thank you very much. Continue. God will bless you and bless our leader.
Thank you.
And the RIPOB person.
You see.
Is there?
Yeah. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, my brother.
Go ahead. Good evening from here.
Onyibe. I want to thank you for your program this night and what you have been doing. And also want to thank our able leader, the Prince of Kingdom, Ahmadike, one of Biafra land, and his deputy, Utemenfo. I want to thank all of you, and I pray that you took care of them. You continue to guide and protect you and your family. Men still remain in the Abuchi Maninanya. I'm from Isochi. Isochi is in Biafra land, but we come from islands. My brother, whenever I call, it's about 2 or 3 times now, my voice is always raised up because of anointing, because of invitation, what is going on in the zoo. You know, your program this night is very, very, I can say it's very, very annoying. The program, what you are listening, what you are telling us that's happening in the zoo. There's no one, I don't know if any Igbo man or woman that listens very well, that can be very happy carrying all these things that's happening in the zoo. How can we just ask yourself, how can you expect your children after, how can you expect your children to go through all this nonsense that's happening after you? That means that we are not giving your generation good to follow. We are not showing them the good part. Nigeria is evil. I don't know any word to use to tell Nigeria that they are evil. What are evil? There's nothing good comes from that country. I wonder why people are very happy to belong in Nigeria. I don't know what the things that make them wrong. There's nothing, absolute nothing. There's nothing. Oh, anything for Nigeria, nothing. Okay, look at it. Now, hate speech. Do you know that Facebook is another problem we Biafra, we are having now? Because of that hate something. That is stupid idiot.
The Facebook you are talking of now, I have about 3 Facebook platforms facing me now as we speak. I own more than 4 Facebook, viewing this video on Facebook. Each of them is giving me different report. Some are telling me I have 8 viewers. Some are telling me I have 12 viewers. Some are telling me I have 102 viewers. Some are seeing 172 viewers. Some of them I'm seeing like and other things coming up. Some of them nothing is coming up. It looks as if nobody is there.
Now, the very main platform through which I am using, I opened the Facebook from others. The very original one through which I initiated the program is giving me 102. And that 102, if it drop to 25, you know they've cut me off. This is how frustrated we can be. We will teach Facebook how to manage its platform very soon. They are very stupid. They think we are joking with them. Go ahead, please. I don't know why they've not cut me up this evening. Mad people.
They blocked me since about 3 days or 4 days now. Because of what? That is stupid idiot, that bastard. The one they call the Zeus Senate president or whatever they call himself. The last comment he made, he said that there's nothing to prevent them to make that hate bill. So that is where I can thank God that I can write. That's what makes the Facebook to block me. Now I cannot receive any, I cannot send anything since 3 days now, but I don't care. They have done that more than I don't care. Because of the rule that we are there.
Open 1,000 Facebook, open 1,000, let them block all of them. Open 1 million. All of them, let them block it. Begin to open. Call it Zugabyte page. Open all of them. Give it Facebook name. They are all useless people. I don't know why they've not cut me off. Hopeless people. They stolen money from Biafra land has destroyed all their brain.
But I'm sure all of them will fail. Okay, look at what is happening. The IGP, idiot, Nigeria. But I don't know what to talk. The only thing I'm saying is that if you are an Igbo, if you are an Igbo, maybe you are not in the IPOB. What makes you joy? All this is happening in Nigeria. Maybe you have a house, you have a car and business. You think that the life is sweet. Which kind of life is sweet? After you, your children will become slaves in the hand of Fulanis. People that are better than them will now be a slave to their hand. How can you feel? We all need all this because of our generation. We are doing all this because of our generation. I can never see my children to be a slave of a Fulanese. Who is them? I'm telling my brothers, let us get up. Let us get up to restore Biafra. We will live like a human being. We will live like a people who God has made to be alive and be in a good position. Live fun in this life without having any from God. Okay, now today I heard that there's a one region in Ethiopia. The president just declared them referendum. The region now, the referendum. Now everything is okay. I say Netuko Kiabiama, Biafra referendum, very soon. And that's what I'm expecting. And we know our able leader is capable. He's capable to deliver us. Thank you, my brother, this night for picking my call.
Thank you very much.
Continue.
Yes.
We must continue.
We are not going anywhere. Without wasting much of our time, sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. Apology to those of you I cannot take their call at this moment because my time is up. We must understand that Nigerian has forced us to become who we are today, and certainly they will also change us to who we shall become tomorrow. But our final destination or bus stop will be that we will decide to be. For what will be in the end will be of our own making. We are Nigerian doom. We are their destiny, and they are not going anywhere. Biafra must be free. Good night from here, and God bless you.
It's Mubaz on the beat.
Talk about drugs. Listen. Talk about drugs. Listen. Talk about drugs. Better
Take me as I am, one that I pull show love to your brother, don't go let them suffer. For one day, know you get here, I'm going to be the way you ought to be. Because you are the very God, I'm going to take on the one again. One of my Simon, I'm a wega. What's in the open? What's in my company? What's in my company? What's in my company? You're good. Of course, it's not the boy. When I'm here, I'm scratch my back, I scratch your back. I need you, I will sell it. Let me take them. When I'm here, I'm better get your money. L-O-V-E, show me love when I'm alive. Don't be when I call and go. The L-O-V-E, show you go be my donatus. No wait till I choke it, you will not go give me bangry. Not gonna let the puppy pick a drum in there.